child obesity is growing, and food scarce and food insecurities across the country.
There's not a lot of great food options in this area.
We know that certain areas of our community are impoverished or are high poverty levels.
Hey, what's up, old man? Give me a high five. There we go.
I started this program to give back to the youth and teach kids how to grow natural foods and families. Kids want everything microwave. So being here 8 weeks straight, learning how things take time to grow and putting love into the community and putting love into what you're growing is perfect.
Oh, just come on around. Everybody just grab one. You eat the whole thing.
A lot of the times people, they'll go to McDonald's before they think about getting some lettuce or getting a salad. And that's what's wrong with society these days, because when you're putting all that bad into your body, it's only gonna be bad out. So you have to put in good energy, good greens. So that's why I was like, oh, we're doing a holistic garden, community garden. I was all for it.
I pretty much like this experience. I learned today that planting is fun.
Today you're gonna get a little dirty, all right? Big scoop, everybody, big scoop. Do not be scared.
We started growing grow bags. We grew spinach, we grew collards, and broccoli and lettuce. So that's what we started growing because there was more fall season.
All right, we're gonna do the same thing with these.
They saw actually how it started growing, how it getting bigger. They started being excited.
Sprinkle it all around.
Then we got into microgreens. Microgreens, they grow in 10 days. They love the microgreens, how to grow different fruits and vegetables with microgreens. And what's good about it, it was more nutritious on a baby microgreen. Then after that, we did soil. We was playing with worms and showing how the foundation of soil, and then we went from there.
Tell me when I'm almost at the top.
Food security is a big thing for me, and I want to make sure that everybody understands that they can have foods, they can grow it, and it's super easy to do, just takes a little bit of learning.
No, I think it's wonderful. I mean, I remember growing up as a little boy, I grew up on a farm with chickens and goats. To see goats down here is wonderful. I think it's important. It teaches kids responsibility. It teaches them, where food comes from, all those different things that is important for a child to learn early on that a lot of kids in an urban environment never see.
There's a lot of discipline involved in taking care of your small crop, making sure that it grows. So this is just an opportunity for our children to get to be able to participate in something that'll be structured and teach them a lot about nature and keep them also, I believe, together with a community that understands how we need to help one another.
There you go.
It's amazing, and it will serve them well in the long run. I think there's a lot of education that you're not necessarily going to get in a school setting that's going to develop life skills and stuff that they can take with them wherever they go. So I think that's huge.
These are one of the events that's for every group. You got kids that fall under the spectrum, you got kids with disabilities, you have kids here that has anger issues, you have kids that's foster children come here. It's so diverse, and everybody comes under one umbrella and they come together and unify.
And all that takes is us coming together like this and just getting a little dirty, I understand, but just coming together and just taking that time to put this positive energy towards something positive that's gonna help our community.
It feels pretty good. It's all our responsibility though, but I feel like I can handle it.
A couple seeds can basically feed you for a week or two or something like that. So, I feel like that's good for them to know. I feel like that's great.
Let's teach us to, be able to be self-sustainable in a society where they want you to rely on everything for the government. So, no, let's go back to our roots.
The hope for this program is to solve food deserts across the country. So we could just take a small parcel, or we could take a small little program, and then they see that it works. We can actually duplicate it. So I'm definitely looking for donors, investors, funders, so we can all come together and teach the community how to survive with the community.